So in a video, a few videos back, we really hammered on one of the Oregon state parks, and that was at Silver Falls for justified reasons.
Right.
I mean,
There's
the dump station is an awful setup. They don't allow dogs on the walking paths. Watch out, buddy. I'm going to move over here. And there we go. And what else did we not like about it? Just kind of the overall layout of the...
well, I mean, not having the full hookups.
Yeah, and not having full hookups. Now, having said that, that is not the deal breaker.
No, not at all, because we stay at a lot of campgrounds that are not full hookups.
Right, so we're going to tell you about a park it's quickly becoming one of my favorites. So stick around for that, and we have a question for you regarding our channel. So stay with us. So we're on a half-mile trail that heads out to the beach from our site. So the last time we were here, which was the first time we were here, we didn't really discover a whole lot about this campground. And what we're finding is this is a pretty darn great place. And we'll show you. But we're heading out to the beach right now, so let's take a look at what we see. So we are down at the beach, and the South Jetty is right behind us over here. I'll turn the camera around, but the wind is blowing this way, so I'm hoping that this is coming out at all. So anyway, yeah, we're a half a mile from camp, and the trail was beautiful getting out here. And we haven't been here.
Well, we've been here, but
we haven't been to this beach. Yeah. Especially using the campground. And then the city of Newport is just right over here. I'll get some shots of the bridge when we head back.
All right.
But this is great.
Let's show them.
Beautiful day, windy, beautiful though. So one of the highlights of coming down to South Beach, we got a weird, beautiful glow around us right now. One of the highlights is coming down here, and what is it, a mile and a half?
Yeah, a mile and a half from here.
There's a grocery that's just outside of the campground, and next to that grocery is a seafood market. And they do fresh seafood, and we're splitting some fish and chips right now.
Very yummy.
That are very yummy. I would say of all the fish and chips on the Oregon coast, Bow Picker is definitely number one up in Astoria. And then this would be number two. Yes?
Yes.
No?
It's the only two places that I'll eat it.
Oh, well, I guess, and there's your indicator. If that's all she'll eat, then it's so good. So, yeah, I mean, you're at the Oregon coast, so what do we get? 7 pieces? Mm-hmm. 7 pieces and chips for $17. It's not bad. I mean, it's worth going.
Right, it's really good.
And they have dine out, meaning you could order it and then go sit outside on picnic tables.
Or to go.
Or, yeah, we got ours to go because it's only a mile away. So the stuff doesn't get cold on the way here.
Next time, though, if we're here during the summertime, we'll just walk.
Yeah, we can do that because it's only a mile.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we're going to finish our fish and chips and then we'll talk a little bit more about South Beach State Park. Out on the wonderful Oregon coast, we are situated about a mile and a half south of the city of Newport, if you're playing the at-home game. Wonderful park.
And we've got wonderful weather so far.
Yeah, it rained a little bit earlier, but we did manage to squeeze in a walk on the beach.
Yes.
And take the dogs down there and let them run around a little bit. Yeah, that's right. I said we took the dogs down there and let them run around a little bit.
Why are you saying that?
Well, because at Silver Falls, they couldn't run around.
Oh, well, okay, but we're not at Silver Falls.
No, which just goes to show you that not all parks are the same, I guess. And this one, like I said in the intro, quickly becoming one of my favorites, even though it's not full hookup.
No, it's not. But
it has a dump station.
It has, the downfall is that it has one dump station.
But at least it's on the property.
Right. It's as you're leaving. It's not 3 miles off track.
Right. Now the bonus to that, and so we've stayed here only one time before. And we noticed that that there was a single dump station. And I mean, it is what it is. At least you don't have to drive 3 miles to it.
Correct.
If we were in a position where we needed to use the dump station, or we were leaving tomorrow morning, and we knew that there was going to be a line, we could always fill up our tank tonight and haul it over there.
Right.
See, where at Silver Falls we couldn't do that. So the dump station, even though it should be multiple
lanes,
dumps,
yes.
It's forgivable because of what the rest of the park.
Right. The sites are huge. The loops are big.
Yeah, and this is a bigger park than I thought it was when we stayed here before. So there is A, B, C, D, E, F, and then the H loop is all tents.
And I.
H and I are all tents. So A through G, H, F, F, G.
E, F, G.
Yeah, E, F, G. So A through G is all RV sites. And they're sizable. Yeah. I mean, the site that we're in is 50 feet.
There are some smaller ones, but
yeah,
I mean, it's for the majority, there's a lot of big rigs here. So.
And true to form, the outsides of the loop, that can help a little bit. The outsides of the loop are all cut at angles, and the insides of the loop are straight in, 90-degree back ends.
Yes.
Wouldn't work for us, but that's okay. There's a lot of small rigs and tenters that are with groups that use those sites, which I think is a good layout for that. Now that we know
right.
that it's so much easier just to go ahead and plan to be on the outside loop. Getting in here, we got in here last night.
Sorry, hold on.
What are you doing?
I'm turning this off because it's a
It says powering off.
I know. Sorry, it was distracting me. We got in here.
Let's back in.
Okay.
All right. So we got here yesterday evening.
Right.
Pulled in about 7:30ish. Mm-hmm. Still had daylight. The back end was super smooth.
Yeah.
Got right in. got set up, and it saved us from having to drive down here today,
Right.
which is really nice. But yeah, so what does this campground have to offer?
Well, what I like is that they have a few trails that we can go do.
Yeah, lots of trails that we didn't know about last time.
There's three major trails to the beach, and then if you go up to the day use, there's a trail that's like a mile long to get to the jetty. So I'm hoping that we can do that tomorrow if it doesn't rain a lot.
Yeah.
But then there's one big Cooper Ridge nature trail that goes all the way around the park.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious to try that one out also.
And that is a big trail, because I'm looking at the map here. It's a really big trail. Going out to the beach, it's really nice. It's paved all the way until you get to the dunes.
Right, and then it's...
And then once you get into the dunes, you have to kind of walk through the sand to get to the beach, but then...
It was beautiful this morning. There's huge waves hitting the jetty. I tried to get a couple pictures.
Yeah, and this beach is on the south side of the South Jetty. And so you have a North Jetty and a South Jetty, and that allows the ship traffic to go into Newport Bay up there. So that's really neat that you kind of have that break there, and it kind of makes it look like a private beach over here, because there's really nothing south of Newport until you get to Walport. So,
right.
Yeah, so the beach is really nice. And for those of you that are into Frisbee golf, there is a 18-hole Frisbee golf course here that runs all around the campground and goes out by the beach and whatnot. So that's really nice too. We do have water and electric at these sites. I think it's 30 amp service only, but I
believe
I don't know that to be true.
Right.
Because it just says electric sites.
Right. So I would assume it's 30, but it doesn't. No,
it doesn't say.
No, it just says electric site.
Yeah. So, if you're in a fifth wheel and you need 50 amp service, just know that you're going to have to step down for the weekend or however long you're going to be here. Yeah. But, it's really it's a really nice park. I really like it. Quiet, super quiet, nice, spacious areas like the site or the area behind us outside that window. Massive. Yeah. So anyway, this is one of the places that we really enjoy. So, live from South Beach State Park, or not live, whenever you're watching this. Anyway, let's talk about this question that we have. We currently make a donation of all of our earnings from YouTube to a charitable organization. Well, it's not a charitable organization. It is another YouTube channel that does wonderful things for small veterans activities. And so we were going to do the same thing, but we figured, why not be a force multiplier and just give them rather than us finding and doing all the work, they're doing all the work for us. We love them. Thanks, guys. So when we get our earnings from YouTube and our Amazon affiliates, which is nothing.
Not a whole lot, but it's still something that we can give to them.
And then some of our other affiliate stuff like Gas Stop and Innovation Tire. Anyway, bottom line is all that money goes directly to them. And then it just multiplies what they give to their charitable activities. I think they do it once a quarter. So anyway, we qualify for the join button that you see on YouTube channels. And we've been very reluctant to activate that join button because I just don't, I don't know how much you want to pay to watch this. And we really don't want you to have to pay for content, but we do want to increase our bang to the veteran charities. And so we thought about activating our join button.
Wonder Twin powers, activate!
Form of a seagull.
Shape of an ice gondola.
Come on, Gleek, let's go.
So number one, it will never be much. And we're not thinking about doing all the multiple tiers. We're thinking about doing maybe just 2 tiers. And then it just becomes how much you want to give to help the veterans. And then what is it that you would want in return for your $1 or your $3 or your $5 or whatever that is? How much are you willing to pay? How much? So if you could leave a comment of, and it will never exceed $5. So would you be willing to do a $1, $3, or $3, $5, or $1, $5? You tell us, and then what would you want? One of the ideas that I have is using a platform called Volley. And if you join, you will get an invitation to a private Volley. And Volley is an app where we can chat back and forth in virtual real time. And we'll get into details on that. But it's really neat. And I'm using it in another group and absolutely love it. It opens up the community to an actual community that actually gets to talk to each other.
Yeah.
So that will definitely be on the table, and it'll probably be open up to both tiers because I really don't care. So you tell us, leave it in the comment section below, what you're willing to put up with and what you would like in return, and we'll let you know what that looks like.
We could make a coloring sheet of us.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so with that, we're going to go ahead and shut this video down. Again, we love South Beach. This is a great state park. They've really done well to accommodate RVs here. So if you're ever in the Newport area,
come on down.
Come on, stop by here and get some of that yummy fish and chips. It's really good.
All right.
And their crab looks terrific too. Okay, we'll see you in the next video.